Today we're on page 4 of our Chapter 12 notes packet. We're continuing to work with the sum and difference of two angles formula, starting with number 4. If the sine of A is 5/13 and the sine of B is 5/13, angle A is in quadrant 2 and angle B is in quadrant 1, find the tangent of A plus B. Okay, so angle A is in quadrant 2, so we'll draw a right triangle in quadrant 2. Let's make sure we label this A. And the sine of A is 5/13, so opposite 5, hypotenuse 13. And so the adjacent side, this is a 5, 12, 13 triple, is 12. But remember, so I don't forget about the SIGN, all right, I'm going to put negative 12 there. And the sine of B is 5/13, and angle B is in quadrant 1, so we'll draw another triangle, this one in quadrant 1. Make sure we label this angle B, and its sine is 5/13. So again, that means its adjacent side is 12. And we want to find the tangent of A plus B. All right, so if you want, flip over to the other page, or I'm just going to look at the reference sheet here. The tangent of A plus B is equal to tan A plus tan B divided by 1 minus tangent A times tangent B. Okay, so let's write that down. Tangent of A plus B is going to equal tan A plus tan B divided by 1 minus tangent A times tangent B. Tangent of A is going to be, that's opposite over adjacent, right? That's going to be 5 over negative 12, or negative 5/12, plus the tangent of B. Tangent of B, opposite over adjacent, is positive 5/12. Well, what do you notice there? That's 0. All over 1 minus the tangent of A, which is our negative 5/12, times the tangent of B, which is our positive 5/12. Okay, so this is equal to 0 over, doesn't quite matter, it's going to equal 0, but just for practice, this would be negative 25 over 144, and the double minus a negative would be a plus, so this would be 1 plus 25 over 144. 144 plus 25 is 169 over 144. Doesn't matter, as long as the denominator isn't 0 and we end up having something that's undefined. Our numerator is 0. 0 divided by anything is 0. So that is our answer. Number 5, if the sine of A equals 12/13, or sorry, negative 12/13, and angle A is in quadrant 3. Let me stop there. Let's draw a right triangle in quadrant 3. Make sure we label this angle A, and the sine opposite negative 12, hypotenuse 13. What's our other leg of our right triangle here? It's our 5, 12, 13, so negative 5. And sine of B is 4/5, and angle B is in quadrant 2, so we draw another triangle, this one in quadrant 2. Let's label this B. Sine of angle B is 4/5, so opposite over hypotenuse. So this is a 3, 4, 5. So this side would be negative 3. Find the cosine of A minus B. All right, cosine of A minus B. Go to the formula. Cosine of A minus B is equal to cosine A cosine B plus sine A sine B. Cosine A cosine B plus sine A sine B. Cosine of A, make sure you're looking at the correct triangle. Cosine of A, adjacent over hypotenuse, negative 5/13, times the cosine of B, angle B, cosine, negative 3/5, plus the sine of A, negative 12/13, times the sine of B, 4/5. Multiplying, negative 5 times negative 3 is positive 15. 13 times 5 is 65. And negative 12 times 4 is negative 48. There's 65. Same denominator as they should be. Okay? We come out with different denominators. It's a good indication that you did something incorrectly. You made a mistake somewhere. Okay, so combining same denominators, let's copy that. And 15 plus a negative 48, negative 33. So negative 33/65. Now, another way you might find applying the sum and difference of two angles formulas. Number 6, this is from a Regents multiple choice question. It says the expression cosine 30 times cosine 12 plus sine 30 times sine 12 is equivalent to. So really what we're looking for is, this is the right-hand side of one of our sum or difference of two angles, okay? So this matches which right-hand side? Well, cosine 30, this would be cosine A, cosine 12, cosine B, plus sine of 30 times the sine of B. Okay, so we're looking for cosine A, cosine B, plus sine A, sine B. Cosine A, cosine B, plus sine A, sine B. So this is the difference of two angles. This is equal to the cosine of A minus B. Right? This matches this. So this is equal to the cosine of A minus B. Right? And if A is 30 and B is 12, so this is equal to the cosine of 30 subtract 12, which is 18. So this is equivalent to choice B, cosine of 18 degrees. Number 7, the expression cosine of pi subtract x is equivalent to, all right, so this is the cosine of A minus B. Cosine of A minus B, cosine A times cosine B, plus sine A times sine B. So cosine of A minus B is equal to cosine A times cosine B plus sine A times sine B. Now A is pi, so this is going to be the cosine of pi times, and B is x, times the cosine of x, plus the sine of pi times the sine of x. Now pi, this is radian measure, pi is equivalent to how many degrees? 180 degrees. All right. So if I'm looking at my 180 degree angle, the point on the unit circle, coordinates are -1, 0. So the cosine of pi radians, or 180 degrees, is equivalent to -1. So this is -1 times the cosine of x plus the sine of pi, sine is the y-coordinate 0, times the sine of x. Well, 0 times sine x is simply 0. So we have negative 1 times cosine x, or negative cosine x, plus 0 is simply negative cosine x. All right, which matches choice D. And this concludes our video for today. Thank you.